Well, it's solstice. Welcome to the middle of winter. It's about 50 degrees out, so I'm in my short shorts and tank top. Thought maybe walk around the garden and see how everything is hibernating. This is lamb's ear that I transplanted in this year. I'm excited for that to take over because the bees love it and the leaves are so soft. It's been a pretty dry winter. We've had rain a couple times and a little snow, but nothing meaningful in terms of precipitation. Looks like these strawberries that I planted at the start of this year will be doing very well next year, which is great. Got some collard greens that haven't gotten too destroyed this winter, and I think they'll pull through. Maybe for next year. Got my one secret purple top turnip. Okay, well, it's two, but well, we have a couple in here. I'll just leave them, see how big they'll grow. I had planted some mustard on Kale Memorial Mountain, but doesn't seem to be. Well, it's just been real dry, and I haven't really watered, so. But we got a little bit of this and that. Some hollyhocks I planted probably 2019 coming through. Got one lone cabbage that hasn't completely just gotten. Well, we'll see. I still think I don't know. It looks pretty dead. There's life. It's just hiding. This is all Swiss chard, and that'll come back to take a weed whacker to that next year. And this kale all too will, that's a pretty thick root. I think they'll come through over winter if we get any decent snow. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick tour of the back, but I'm not really dressed for shade right now. Not a whole lot happening here on the U-bed. It's very dry. I've let the trees just mulch. But we'll get some strawberries and green onions again here next year, and a lot of this is where the nettles were, and the mugwort, and some flax, and some yarrow that'll all come back. This is a piece of trash pile that nobody wants to deal with because it's been cold. But I've got a couple of chestnut trees left and more starting in the refrigerator. I'm cold stratifying them inside so the squirrels don't get them. But looks like you got 4 peach trees that are ready to go somewhere else, and a couple of little baby oaks. So excited to be growing more trees. Excited to get all of these leaf piles eventually swept into compost. Got some sage and rosemary I transplanted in that are doing well. thyme. Got some arugula that we planted in like maybe September. That's been pretty thickly mulched, so that'll, like, we're not getting a lot out of the garden right now, but about once, okay, this cannot happen. I'm gonna have to talk to people. Like, hey guys, I know you like to smoke cigarettes, but like, keep your butts out of the garden. Keep your butt out of the garden. We've got a bit of kale, a bit of catnip, a lot of cover crop, just trying to keep the soil moist and covered. It's pretty good back here. I mean, we've had a bit of rain and snow, and then I just put on so much compost last year and leaves the year before, and used a spading fork to kind of open up the soil structure a bit. So it's pretty dry and crunchy out front, but you know, garden is resting. We're still making compost. Here's my burnt potato and cabbage dish from yesterday that I definitely forgot about while I was cooking it. This is all snow pea, onion, walking onion, and there's some strawberry starts in here for next year. Then my housemate's bed. They've put in some mustard. I'm not really sure. They planted some kind of cover crop in here. And over here in baby zone, we have quite a bit of arugula starting to come up over here that I just kind of broadcasted everywhere. And there will be so many calendula here next year. I've stopped seed saving because I just don't. There's so much, and they're so bountiful, and they'll just reseed themselves now here forever. But yeah, we got some more arugula. And then I'm really excited that all of this California poppy was planted. I just threw out a seed packet here in like March, and I think that'll be real nice to just have lots of poppies and calendula in this bed, because that's pretty low effort and looks nice, like a little flower bed. Okay, back in the sun. Again, I've kind of just given up on seed saving because it's been cold and wet for a while, but there's quite a bit of, this is all arugula. Maybe we'll just chop that down and put it in the compost pile when I get around to it. What else is good? Oh, one mullein plant that I broadcast a bunch of seeds out here, probably 2018 or 19, and then one has finally decided to grow, which is pretty delightful. I think that's kind of about it for outside plant life. All pretty sleepy. I'm definitely not a person who believes in cutting everything down at the start of winter, because like, it's kind of nice to just look at these dead, dry sunflower seed heads and like all of this like gray oregano seed pods are just very delightful to look at, and also like provide valuable habitat for small critters. So I think come spring, a lot of this I'll just chop down and put in the compost, but kind of just leaving a lot of things up for the winter, including this fennel plant, because it's nice to look at. Anyways, happy solstice. Hope y'all are getting enough greens to eat. Be good.